The top weight's at $6.90, so we're getting overs there. We go down to bunker, it's 305 New Zealand, so slight overs to be had. Number 9 over the page is around the $9 quote, so massive overs to be had for Live the Reality. 10 is at $6 in New Zealand, $6.75 to be exact. Pulitzer's right in the market in New Zealand. You're getting $6 overs there. And Raspberry Ripple number 15, you're getting unders, as you would expect with an Aussie jockey on board. It's $7.75 NZ, and the one over the page, the 18. So the clear-cut favourite is the 4 in NZ, ahead of number 10 and then number 1. And in the middle of those, we add in the 15. So 4, 10, 1, 15 is the order of betting in New Zealand. And the 1 is overs to be had, and particularly the other. Now, Doomben, late mail details are 7, 13, 14 and 6. Back with Larry Olsen very soon. Top 8 in betting, it's Victory Dollar. Good overs New South Wales. Similar odds Super Tab. No other major changes at this stage. We'll have more after the running of this Group 2 Avondale Guineas. Here's Albie Game.
The Avondale Guineas. Bunker, the pronounced favourite. Set racing in the Group 2 event, and Gallant Sun jumped quickly now in the Sky City Avondale Guineas. On the inside, Amico's well away, as is Bunker, the race favourite. Live the Reality and Armour Cruisin', and deeper out then St. Reem sent forward by Andrew Calder. Palitzer's dropping out last with Carcoda King. Oh, Route Kiwi is very deep on the track. Millseal's back too as they settle down, and Bunker down on the inside. St. Reem's goes through to take the lead. Bunker will be slotted to the trail 2.5 lengths away. There followed a neck on the outside. Live the Reality. They've opened up 3 or 4. Armour Cruise and Amico. Gallant Sun or else then Raspberry Ripple on its outside. 3 out Millseal. They commence to run down the back, and there followed Carcoda King on the inside of Pulitzer, and 4 away Route Kiwi at the back of the field. Down the far side now there's 14 first to last, and St. Reem's making every poster winner at the 1200 metres. Opened up 6 or 7 lengths on Live the Reality on the outside of race favourite Bunker, who's travelling extra. About 4 lengths to Armour Cruisin', followed by Amico, Gallant Sun and or else a gap then Raspberry Ripple. Millseal at the 900 metres from Carcoda King on the rail, 3/4 Pulitzer, and 7 or 8 Route Kiwi. But St. Reem's at the 850 is out by a good dozen lengths over Bunker in the Group 2 Sky City Avondale Guineas. St. Reem's at the 700 metres by a dozen to 14 lengths Bunker. They're followed down on the inside by all else. Raspberry Ripple becoming prominent. Live the Reality. They're followed 3 lengths away. Amico on the inside of Armour Cruisin'. Then 2 lengths to Pulitzer, followed by Carcoda King. Gallant Sun well back. So also is Millseal and Route Kiwi, but rounding the bend, 450 to go. Andrew Calder and St. Reem's. The stick came out, but it's clear by 6. The danger could be Raspberry Ripple, and they're followed by all else. Bunker, the race favourite, still a fair way from them. Pulitzer's going past its stablemate. St. Reem's coming back to Raspberry Ripple, followed by Pulitzer, Armour Cruisin', and all else. St. Reem's at the 200 metres. A 2 lengths break over Raspberry Ripple. Daryl McLennan trying to work on the Frank and Craig Ritchie trained filly, but St. Reem's, it's been a great ride. Andrew Calder, take up and take a bow. Stand up and take a bow, Andrew Calder. Got the guineas now with St. Reem's. Raspberry Ripple second, Pulitzer third, Armour Cruise and Gallant Sun or else. Live the Reality, Bunker couldn't come on, followed by Carcoda King. Further back, Amico, Route Kiwi and Millseal.
The regally related St. Reem's collecting the Group 2 guineas from Raspberry Ripple and Pulitzer. So it's 12, 15 and 11. Anthony Calder for Chris McNabb at Cambridge by Zabeel out of Le Quiz, making it a full brother, I believe, to Champagne. So that is the way they've crossed the line, and those are the dividends. At Doomben, we're due
to move in here, and 470, 170 on Tab Limited Brasana, repeating best back late. 2 go Ziggy. 2 to move in. Previous race won by Southern Rose. Number 4 Darren Beatman beat 6 Via Tour, 7 Jure Desire, and 4th went to 3 Dancing Hill, the 2nd to 3 Lion Dancer. Glenn Boss, and Glenn won the 1st on 2 Aracena. Now coming up to the line is Manelli, if circumstances allow. She will be ridden more forward today. And Manelli walks in, and the field is set for race number 4. 1400 metres, no, Manelli wasn't there. Let's get a bit of view here on the closed circuit monitor. Better view than the 1050s. And the gatemen are really working overtime to push Manelli into the stalls in the familiar Guri pastoral colours, red and black stripes. And the gateman, one final shove. And they get the gate snap closed behind Manelli. I always say these barrier boys, they do a magnificent job. So all is in readiness. They're set. They're racing, and Manelli jumped quickly from the outside, closed her in, looking for the lead Fleecing, and Beryl's right up there today. And Sequi Handy settling, Fleecing from Beryl, a half length in it. Third Sequi, then comes Sky Kiss. Manelli very wide out, followed by Brisana, and then Moonflute and Spotura. Little more than a length away next on the run over on the inside, Imposing Dom, Shepherd's Lil, Celestial Kiss, and Go Ziggy's last. On past the 950, Fleecing, 3/4 to a half Beryl, Spotura rushing into third posse. Sequi's a length away, fourth a length and a half, Brisana on a limb. Oh, Celestial Kiss racing, or Sky Kiss racing, very, very ungenerously, followed by Moonflute. Manelli's very wide. And then Shepherd's Little, followed by Celestial Kiss on the outside of Imposing Dom, and Go Ziggy's last. Racing to the turn, 500 out. Fleecing from Beryl and Brisana making a line of 3, 2.5 to Sequi. Manelli's very, very deep, followed by Spotura, Moonflute, Shepherd's Lil, Celestial Kiss, Sky Kiss, Imposing Dom's dropped off. Go Ziggy still last. On top of the rise, and Beryl got to the front from Fleecing. Here's Sequi joining in quickly now. And then Manelli, Moonflute, forget about Brisana, but Beryl in front. 120 to go. Sequi's the immediate danger. Little Beryl under sea. Sequi draws level. Sequi is going home the better, and here's another win for Sequi. Sequi beat Beryl and Moonflute. Photo fourth, Fleecing with Shepherd's Lil. Manelli next, then Go Ziggy, followed by Sky Kiss, Brisana, Celestial Kiss, Imposing Dom, and Absolute was Spotura. Oh, she's flying, this mare. The hat trick for Sequi by Dane Hill from Sequenza, trained by David Atkins. He's done a wonderful job with this mare. For Mr. W.A. Choi, Danny Beasley in the saddle. Gate number 2 got a beautiful run in transit, where Brisana was out doing it tough, and so too Manelli. So the numbers will be up in a moment. $4.70 and $2 she'll pay Sequi. She's now had the 12 starts for 4 wins, a second and 2/3. And Danny Beasley following up today on a very successful afternoon on the Kensington grass on Wednesday. Time for the race, 1:22.84, so they didn't loaf there. And the record is 1:22.10. Now the numbers, here we go. 9 Sequi, Dan Beasley. 6 Second Beryl, little thing by Bite the Bullet from Bespangle, Les Bridge, Rob Brewer. 5 Third Moonflute by Dane Hill from her Mink Coat Baymare. 4 Graham Rogers and Brent Stanley, and the judge has decided to use his finish links to work out fourth. Pretty close. 9, 6, 5 and fourth in abeyance. Totes that we have. Number 9, $4.70 and $2. Number 6, $2.40. Number 5, $2.10. Quinella, $19.20. Exacta, $32.60. Trifecta, $234.10. Extra double special div, $4.40. You know, when you think about that.
Okay, Sequi winning, Beryl the runner-up, so we await more news from there, in particular the first 4 details on the 4th race on the card at Randwick. Victoria Park is due in 5. The Tony's Tuna International Handicap is over the 1450. Now runners parading at Sandown, betting at Victoria Park with Jeserich ahead of Devil in Disguise. And from there we go to the big team behind Royster, the 8, which is the 3rd elect. Sandown Park ratings on the 4th race on the card to be confirmed. There's the betting order, Victoria Park due in 5. Several scratchings here with the slow track. Paternal tops the ratings from Palace Chief, Lord Ardsley and Kiribati. 6, 5, 7, 10 as we hear from the trainer of Paternal.
In this race coming up, suited by the conditions.
Yes, I'm blessed to have had some rain during the week, so hopefully the horse can come out and perform up to his old standards.
The run at Cranbourne 2 starts ago was really good, fought on really brave under pressure. Caulfield just got to the lead. You didn't really want to be there.
No, we ideally didn't plan to lead, but unfortunately no one else wanted to lead. He's a very good beginning horse, and he was just left a sitting duck, and that's racing, I guess.
Yeah, that's racing. 2 times here in the past for nothing. Are you concerned by Sandown or not?
His first start here was his first time he came to town. He was still very, very green. He learnt a lot that day about racing. The other time we did drop him back in distance and it just didn't quite suit him. So hopefully today we can turn that around.
All right, good luck to you,
Thank
Kerry.
you.
Thanks a lot. Kerry Edwards, the trainer of Paternal, who really does improve today with the soft conditions.
Okay, Andrew, as we look at the runners' parade, there is Paternal on screen, the Damien Oliver ride. There's the 2, which is Flying Sparks. First up for Alan Bailey, a Flying Spur gelding out of Rose Diamond. First up, yet to place, yet to be tried on slow or heavy ground. And first go at Sandown, a stayer resuming, a winner of the Japan Trophy at Eagle Farm back in June. 3 and 4 are out. Number 5 is Palace Chief. Placed 2 of its 3 goes on the slow ground and are waiting for it to arrive in the mounting yard. There's the 6, which is Paternal. This is the Kerry Edwards prepared runner. It did run third at Cranbourne behind Burglar 2 runs back. Unplaced Caulfield behind Littlewood Lane when sitting on the pace last time out. Good record slow ground, 2 from 4. 2 from 2 on heavy ground. Looks well in the coat by My Patriarch, a winner this distance, although yet to win 2 goes at the Sandown circuit. It's at $2.60, $1.50. Now the David Harrison trained Lord Ardsley, Karen McAvoy's mount, looks particularly well. Have a look at this coat. It's always parades in tip-top order. It's by Lord Ballina. It's placed 3 from 7 at this track. Is a slow track winner and placed twice a winner dead ground and a former winner this distance. Placed at Sale last time out. Sporting bandages, as you can see. Both hind legs and I think, yep, also both forelegs as well. So that's number 7, which is Lord Ardsley. The 9 on screen is Perfect, Future Perfect, a Fra horse, which Matt Pumper has the sit on board. Third at Swan Hill, its most recent start. Placed 1 of its 2 goes at this circuit. Yet to place on worse than dead ground, does have a win and 2 placings on dead ground to its credit. It shows up at $22, $8.30. Also in the parade yard is the 10, which is Kiribati, the Colonel Collins galloper, which has had 5 wins in 17 starts. It's second up from a spell, and this track's only had the 1 go, was unplaced on that occasion. And Michelle Payne with the sit. Number 12 is Tom Bowler, an Air de France 9-year-old. Clary Connors has had an amazing run of success with this breed. Yet to place on slow or heavy, placed 2 goes at this circuit. And number 5 is the only one we haven't seen, and that's Palace Chief. Looks very, very fit. Greg Urell, trained son of Palace Music. Good record this track. Good record also the distance, and good record also rain-affected ground. Plenty of rib showing. Looks nice and forward. Brett Preble has the sit. At Randwick, correct weight we have on 965. I'm having a few little text problems today, but I believe it's 965 and 10 first 4, which has paid New South Wales $4,929.80. For quaddie players on Super Tab, quaddie legs at Randwick are races 5, 7, 8 and 9. At Victoria Park, it's 4, 5...
Tombola, Future Perfect got away well. Kiribati is driving through. Not a lot of pace about. Easing back here on Paternal to be midfield the rail, and Kiribati the leader. Palace Chief a length and a half away in second. Future Perfect third. Then Lord Ardsley on the outside of Paternal, followed by Flying Sparks and 3 lengths to Tombola. Kiribati the leader down the back, heading to the 1,000 metres. Kiribati in front of Palace Chief. Third placing Future Perfect. Paternal on the inside of Lord Ardsley. A length further back is Flying Sparks and 3 to Tombola. Kiribati in front, running off the back at the 800 by a little over 2 Palace Chief. About 3 lengths away Future Perfect. Paternal on the inside and then Lord Ardsley. Another couple of lengths to Flying Sparks and last 4 lengths away Tombola. Up past the 600, Kiribati by 2 Palace Chief, a length and a half away Paternal on the inside of Lord Ardsley and Future Perfect wide, and then Flying Sparks, Tombola they corner, and it's Kiribati first round the turn to Palace Chief, Lord Ardsley to the outside and then Paternal, and Future Perfect is out wider. With about 350 to go, Kiribati in front, Palace Chief coming after at the outside, Paternal battles only, Lord Ardsley and Future Perfect are wider out, passing the 200, Palace Chief the leader by 2 lengths to Lord Ardsley, Paternal and then Future Perfect, but it's Palace Chief clear. Paternal gets his second wind, he's driving hard, but Palace Chief holds on. Palace Chief from Paternal, Lord Ardsley third, then Future Perfect and Flying Sparks, and a long break to Tombola and the early leader Kiribati last. Palace Chief, Brett Preble, wins on the wet track for the first time. 4:10 and 2:20. Paternal second, $1.70. There'll be no dividend for Lord Ardsley. 5, 6 and 7. Time is 1:24.8. 5, 6, 7 official on race number 4.
In they come. Previous race, Sequi number 9. Notched up the hat-trick. Danny Beasley beat 6 Beryl. 5 Moon Flute and 10 Shepherd's Lil. 9, 6, 5, 10. The third to 4 Southern Rose, Darren Beedman. The second to 3 Lion Dancer, Glenn Boss. And 2 Aracena, Glenn Boss won the first. And Glenn rides the favourite here, Yes Chief. 2,000 the journey and only Lanolin to move in. Raminko, the inside runner. Lanolin is ready now, so we'll soon see them departing from the 2,000 metre stalls. The player keen to get on with it. Line good. They're racing. And first out was a Lassany, followed closely by Cash Cash, moving up quickly, as is Gone. Mr. Attorney trying to find a posse, and then comes Raminko, and a length and a half further back in the field is Lanolin. Yes Chief caught a trifle wide from Tell Someone, then Navy Blue, followed by Hydra Master, Curator Storm, and the player drops out last. It's Cash Cash to the front, and as they work over the crossing at the 1600, little Cash Cash has a lead of a length on a Lassany, pulling ahead off third posse Gone. They dawdle into the back. And then Mr. Attorney, followed by Raminko. A break then to Lanolin the outside from the grey, and favourite Yes Chief, Tell Someone on his inside. Then Hydra Master, Curator Storm around Navy Blue, and 2 lengths the player. It's Cash Cash bowling along in front, going down to approach the 1200 marker with a lead of a length and a quarter on a Lassany Gone. Now Yes Chief and G-Boss. Well, Bossy wasn't happy with the speed being established by Cash Cash, and quickly the favourite strides around them to lead. And going on to the far corner here, it's Yes Chief opening up a little more than a length on Cash Cash. Lassany third, then Gone, followed by Mr. Attorney, and Lanolin's out off the track. About a length and 3/4 further away in the field, going up very quickly is the player. Raminko shuffled back on the inside, followed by Tell Someone and Hydra Master, Curator Storm, and Navy Blue is last. Plenty of action in the last 400, and here's the player going up to have a shot at Yes Chief. And as they come down past the 650, Yes Chief narrowly from the New Zealander, the player, and here's another move coming from the rider aboard Lanolin, whizzing around a Lassany, followed closely by Cash Cash, and then Gone. A length and a half to Mr. Attorney, has got carted back, and then Raminko as they come into the straight, and Yes Chief the leader. About 3/4 of a length to a length the player, Gone on the inside, followed by Cash Cash, and then Lanolin and a Lassany, and a length and a half to Mr. Attorney, followed by Navy Blue getting up on the rails, but Yes Chief bounded away, although he's shifting ground. He got a break of nearly 2 lengths, Cash Cash, Navy Blue coming late, but it's Yes Chief in front, and Yes Chief in front and holding Navy Blue, and Yes Chief wins the money. First win since November of the year 2001. Yes Chief beat Navy Blue, followed home by Tell Someone, and then Gone in company with Cash Cash, the player, and Raminko. Further off was Lanolin, and then came Curator Storm, followed by Hydra Master, Mr. Attorney, and Absolute was a Lassany. G-Boss, he's made it 3 for the day. Number 3, Yes Chief, first win since November of 2001. He'd been knocking at the door following 3 consecutive seconds. The speed was absolutely farcical until they got down the back near the 1200 inside that. And G-Boss, well, he had no other alternative. He was a little wide, and he whizzed the favourite to the front, and thereafter dictated terms to a nicety. And although the horse had an inclination to hang in the straight, he was too good for Navy Blue. Waiting on the numbers. Yes Chief by Chief Crown from Snow Leopard, trained by John Hawkes, double for John, owner Mr. K.S. Lee. Number 3 is first. Number 2 second, Navy Blue by Bluebird from Velita, a 4-year-old chestnut horse trained by John Morris, written by Brand Stanley. And number 12 was third, Tell Someone by O'Reilly from Snobbish, a brown mare for Bruce McLaughlin, Robbie Brewer. And number 6 was the official 4th, and that was Cash Cash. Now, the margins, a long neck, a length and a half. The time was 2:07.28. 2:07.28. The class record's 2:04.28. And the sectional run was 34.20. 34.20. So wasn't surprising, was it? Little surprise that no horse could get past Yes Chief over the last 400 metres. Here are the totes. Number 3, 360, 150. Number 2, 310. Number 12, 480. Quinella, 1650. Exacta, 30, $30.80. 30.80. Trifecta, $430 neat. The first 4, 3, 2, 12, 6. 2,242.90. Extra double, 9 into 3. $16 neat, 16, and the extra double special div 440, and still no full superfecta numbers available.
Moving into line Sandown, this is race 5.
Now King Ireland's getting set. On track here, big move for Paradise Blue. It's been back clearly into favouritism. Red Dragon, David Oliver's mount has been easy through, right through betting. It's drifted out every call. Money for this one, Lariers, Matt Pumper's ride at longer odds. Lariers has moved up into her place in the gates. Never got into it the other day here. Della Vista coming in now. There's been a little move for it at longer odds, but a very strong move for Paradise Blue. There's Red Dragon going up for Ollie, and that's it. They're set. Racing in the 5th, and soon after the jump, Manhattan Von out towards the tail, and Della Vista runs on Ego. Lariers and De Montage are all up there early. Magnus Bay sped around them and took over the running as they settled fully. Magnus Bay out by 2. Red Dragon is 2nd. De Montage is 3rd. Finro a half length away 4th. A length and a half runs on Ego on the inside. Going forward quickly is Manhattan Von, and they're followed Lariers, Paradise Blue, King Islanders around him, and then Della Vista and Bargain back last of all. Magnus Bay led, Manhattan Von. Red Dragon is 3rd. 4th the inside De Montage. King Island moved up 5th the outside of Finro and runs on Ego. 2 to Paradise Blue, spotting them a fair start round the turn to Lariers, and then came well back in the field. Bargain is last of all, and Della Vista is ahead of it and wide. Magnus Bay first for home from Red Dragon under pressure. De Montage going for a run on the inside and runs on Ego's coming with a run of the yellow blinkers. Della Vista's got right to the outside, but he's swept past Paradise Blue. He can't win. Coming to the 200, runs on Ego, sprints up. Here's Lariers now. Runs on Ego, hit the lead. Lariers is coming hard. Lariers is after, runs on Ego, then De Montage. Runs on Ego, holding on, runs on Ego. One of the long head Lariers. De Montage 3rd. A break behind the Magnus Bay, Della Vista, Paradise Blue. Then Finro and Bargain. Red Dragon dropped right out of it. So did King Island, 2nd last. And last to go over the line, Manhattan Von. Runs on Ego's got it 16.10 and 4.10. Lariers making plenty of ground. Just missing out, and De Montage will grab the 3rd. 111.9. Numbers should be 4, 9 and 8. Runs on Ego. Mark Zara. Always been able to pull a run out fresh. He's won 2 from 7 now first up, been placed on 3 other occasions, and has always performed well on rain affected ground. Good ride by Mark Zara, getting runs on Ego home by about a head on the line from Lariers, and De Montage a half length away or so in 3rd place. 4th in was number 11 Magnus Bay, and 5th was number 7 Della Vista. And you needed good eyesight to find the favourites, because Red Dragon, although sitting up 2nd, was one of the first beaten coming around the home turn, and Paradise Blue at no stage got into the race. Settled a fair way back, pulled out wide round the home turn, but did very little in the run home. First wet track run, and you'd have to say probably just found it a little against him here today.
Okay, Greg, runs on Ego, the top rater in our Sky ratings, returning particularly well, 111.9. Well, we'll wait that extra decimal of the race time to be confirmed, which will go up on the semaphore board, no doubt, very, very soon. So 4, 9 and 8. Big results. Doomben's due in 7 ratings with Tabasco.
Sydney is a city under siege. Some 79 fires are burning across the state of New South Wales, and some are threatening the city's suburbs. 3 fires to the north of Sydney and 1 in the Blue Mountains to the west. 2 elderly men have died in the fires, and around 20 homes have been destroyed.
High pressure, water up! Turn the water off! Turn the water on!
Residents spoke of the flames reaching 30 feet into the air.
It looks really ominous. It's huge, just like a steam engine ploughing along there.
Vehicles have been abandoned to the flames as homeowners have battled the blazes alongside professional and volunteer fighters. some using garden hoses. But gusting winds and the searing temperatures are hampering their efforts.
It's difficult. We can see the smoke. Our firefighters are confronted with enormous amount of heat, enormous stress and tension, and certainly for the residents themselves, it's very scary to be in this type of environment.
They are fighting the fires from the air too. Hundreds of people have been forced to abandon their homes as black clouds of smoke envelop the city's outer reaches. Australia has been in the grip of one of the worst droughts this century, but the disaster is not entirely natural. At least one man has been arrested for deliberately starting a fire. Others may have been started by carelessness. Kevin Dunn, ITV News.
Let's get the international weather forecast now. Galen Crader joins.
And first four, as mentioned, across the line was 4, 11, 2 and 7, 15,202. Penny number 5 is right in the market. Brad Pengelly for Bobby Milligan. Bob's not in Sydney today. Of course, he's just had that big heart operation. Bob, if you're watching at home, all the best of you and a speedy recovery. And importantly, a good run here from a penny. Brad Pengelly and Bobby Milligan. What a dynamic combination. And a good support for Shanxi, the 6. Graham Begg prepared, having its first run back from a spell, placed 2 from 3. First up, Glenn Boss, though, is shooting to add his 4th win on the day aboard Shanxi. And outside of that, no other major changes. So we'll have more from Doomben very, very soon. Let's go to Randwick. This is the 6th race on the card.
Autumn Night, the most interesting runner, first up for 10 months and much better on tab. In New South Wales at even money or $2, well in the red here on track. And from a shade into the black to well into the red has been quite a go. Autumn Night, whether she'll justify the support, well, time will tell. Looks well. Danny Beasley aboard for Gay Waterhouse. Sequi won the previous, number 9, written by Dan Beasley, beat 6 Beryl and 5 Moonflute. Oh, that was the, I'll get the right sheet here. The previous went to race 5 to 3 Yes Chief. Glenn Boss beat 2 Navy Blue, 12 Tell Someone and 6 Cash Cash. 9 Sequi won the 4th, the 3rd to 4 Southern Rose, the 2nd to 3 Lion Dancer and 2 Aracena won the 1st. This race is over the 1,100 metres. And we've got Westfield to come in with Homegrown. Homegrown raced by Max Lees and his wife Vicky. They bred the horse from Luzon, a sprightly nightmare, and Snippets the dad. Now the last is moving in, and they're just about ready to run here. Still $2 Autumn Night on the tote, in the ring, well into the red. They're ready now, by Westfield. They're off this time, and, well, Autumn Night jumped out reasonably well, going up quickly as Maze Carver, Homegrown, and right up there as they settle fully into stride, Blinking Angel. But it's Homegrown, Westfield, and now Autumn Night tackling them. A length the Blinking Angel, followed by Miss Gilliland, Maze Carver, a penny, Material Girl, Shanxi, and Balfour Puck. They race along past the 700 and down to the 650 they run now. Autumn Night a clear leader. Westfield is second, followed by Blinking Angel, Homegrown the outer. Further back another length and a half away, Miss Gilliland, Maze Carver, a penny from Shanxi, Material Girl and Balfour Park. The heavily backed Autumn Night swings around the turn, a length and a half on Westfield, wider Homegrown. Blinking Angel locked away, followed by Maze Carver, Miss Gilliland, and a penny has nowhere to run from Material Girl, but Autumn Night given full rein now, and Autumn Night passes the 200 with a lead of a length and a half on Material Girl, and the others are all struggling. Shanxi making ground. Material Girl pegs back Autumn Night. Material Girl's going home the better. Material Girl